New York Music U.S. Soccer on TNT is presented by Volkswagen from East Hartford, Connecticut. It is the second game of the week between the United States and Portugal, and U.S. with something to prove. And after a midweek loss in Chester, Pennsylvania, there are 8 changes to the starting lineup today. Portugal winning against the United States for the first time, and a lot of players with an opportunity to show today. They've been long out there, and one of them who has already had such a strong start to her international career is Lily Johannes, and Johannes to run this team from the midfield today against a Portugal side that caused problems with their diamond formation for the US in Chester. It was a lightning-fast start on Thursday night, with the goal for the US coming just 33 seconds in from Rose Laval. But then Portugal scored just before Hailey May through Dao Gomez, who starts today. Fatima Pinto got the winner with 20 minutes left to play. Fatima Pinto withdrawn from the squad for this one due to an injury, and Emma Hayes making wholesale changes to the side. Ali sent chasing forward down the right side, coming in up top today for the US. It's cleared away as far as Lily Johannes. Johannes pushing that one down to the right, where it's hooked in towards Alyssa Thompson, who couldn't quite get there, and they drew it in for the opening goal inside the first minute again. Olivia Moultrie has it. Incredible when you think about it. 33 seconds in the first game for Rose Laval to score the early goal. And there is Olivia Moultrie. She's coming from an inside-out position. And she gets on the end of it. It gets cleared by Senor. She gets on the end of it here by that Lily Johannes. Music the cleanup, and it's in the back of the net. We've seen her do it for Portland Thorns this year. And here she is 45 seconds in, with the United States getting them on the board. And the big question, of course, and you know Emma's asking it from the sideline, is she felt that Emma Hayes felt they had taken their foot off the pedal when they scored early in the last game. She said opportunity to communicate. She'd sent them clips before the meetings to be able to get their thoughts together, and she said the players were extremely responsive, and she was impressed with what they came up with in terms of the principles that she wants to play with, as Kika plays it out to the right side here and brought forward by Fonka Fana with the ball into the box. Oh, it's level already. The goal from Jessica Silva. And inside the first 5 minutes, Portugal are tied. Let's go. This is going to be fun. What a sequence this is. Portugal solves the pressure. They pick it up, and it falls to Kika, who is so good at spraying the field. Finds, and then it's Silva open in the box. Sonnet just can't rise with her. She's marked well. Sale gets on the end of that, and it's Jessica Silva to tie it 1-1. It's the first time we mentioned Claudia Dickey, who gets the start in goal today, and that's because that was the first opportunity Portugal have had inside the US penalty area. And the Seattle Reign keeper on her third start concedes her first goal as a US national team goalkeeper. 2 clean sheets in the Alyssa Thompson all the way back towards Jordan Bugg. 19-year-old Seattle Reign defender getting a third cap today. A second start for the national team. Inside from Patterson towards Lily Johannes, and now Hutton as 2 teenagers combined. Music Thompson down the left side, pushes it through towards Shaw. The bar into the middle is wide. Was Patterson throwing herself at that cross? Better patience from the United States as well. Shaw coming out of midfield. Hard to track. She's onside in that early ball cross. Good timing. Started at 1-1-2 cap. And again. Music Johannes with a high ball. Forward. Music Shaw for the back heel. Moultrie driving it across. Goal inside the first 10 minutes. 2 goals for Olivia Moultrie. 2 goals for the United States. They are back in front. Applause starts all the way back, where they whipped it around, and they're moving it quick enough where they're having to shift all of Portugal. Lily Johannes keeps it on this side. There's patience. We didn't see a lot of that. And look at the distance between players. So much better. And then this little click by Jayden Shaw, and it's Olivia Moultrie with her second one. She doesn't even get all of it, but she gets enough of it. And that is the beauty by Shaw to lay it on a platter for her. She just has to take one correction touch, and there it is, back of the net, and a great response by this young group, and especially that one Olivia Moultrie. 4 internationals against the United States. This the 13th all-time meeting, and after getting those 2 goals on Thursday in Chester, Pennsylvania, they get another one today to level it up. But the US with the immediate response here with this young side, 3 teenagers in the starting lineup for the United States. The yellow card is shown here by referee Karen Hernandez of Mexico. It's her 4th US match. The last was the opener in the Shebels Cup in February in Houston against Colombia. Music, applause, as Diana Gomez, who scored from the set piece at the Inchester 9th or 8th international goal in 60 caps. Facing forward Jessica Silva down the right, who scored a leveling goal here early in the opening stages of this match after the US had taken a lead after 45 seconds. Music, the yellow card shown there by Karen Hernandez towards Jordan Bugg. You can see in these opening 15 this is going to be a tactic that Portugal takes. Buckets turned there by Silva. Pumas in Mexico couldn't quite bring it under control. 2-goal Moultrie down the right side. Finds Patterson. Patterson against Alves, who had a decent game in the week. Patterson does well. Pull back all the way towards Thompson. Thompson turning and Thompson pulls it wide with a deflection and out for a corner. A first of the game for the US. And it starts with Moultrie tucked in that inverted winger role, right. And she's playing the outside back, Avery Patterson, who does real well to get in line, get around, and then find the gap, which is so good. Alyssa Thompson doesn't think she can take it with her right. Tries to controlling the game. It's short. It's short. It's short here. It's short here. And then eventually, as everyone shifts, you can find the other side and go long. Lovely ball through from Shaw, but said was just offside. Applause, she's saying to the referee, I couldn't hear that. And clearly she couldn't hear that. This is a great crowd here in Hartford, Connecticut. And here's another look at it. The press by Lily Johannes there, and then the second touch by Kika. The ball back across towards Gomez, Fana offs it high in towards the box. Jessica Silva tries to get there. It's out here for a goal kick. Appealing for the corner kick, as you saw Silva. And this is an area that's proved troubling for the United States. These flighted balls across it there again, but it's kick off towards Alves. Alves playing a little narrower now, as well as that ball goes wide out to the right side, and Kiko on the edge of the box pulls it wide, and you have that spot on Luke Alves moved into the left side of that diamond. She's the one who plays that ball out wide, and they just start to pull the US apart. A second wave coming in. No one is tracking, and it's a really good look for Kika. Push forward. Jaden Shaw will chase on. Jaden Shaw trying to get it around the back of Gomez here. Alyssa Thompson in space at the back of the box if Shaw can find her. Jaden Shaw still going. Was it across here? It's a chance. Patterson into the path of Thompson. It's Thompson denied. The block coming in, or it would have been 3. Thompson. Now the cross in almost towards Sonic. Comes back here. Hunt drive it wide. Lack with 1 international goal. Scored in the 3-0 win against Canada in DC back in July. This is when they're recycling it. Look on the right side of your screen. Emily Sonnet trying to get in so bad. She's now up the middle. Look at, she's your center back trying to get in. Almost gets it here. Sonnet, and then plays a role of pick for looking to try and close this game out now. 16 minutes plus stoppage time remaining. Moultrie, who is on a haddock today down the right side. Plays it in towards center. Center with space in for Sears. Couldn't quite get there, and now played in by Shaw. Another look at this. Portugal switched off. Poultry far too easy getting in there. What a good first touch that is by Sedmore. Sets herself up really well. Just doesn't find the right piece of the puzzle. With the delivery. It's a low one. It's hooked in by Coffey. Sam Coffey with the impact as the substitute. Flicks it home, and it is 3-1 for the United States inside the final 10 minutes. Applause. I could not love Sam Coffey's celebrations anymore. And what a cracker of a goal that is. She takes it, and look how she doesn't give it much, cause if you swipe too hard at that ball, you're flying it over the crossbar. It just needs a bit of a deflection. She puts it perfectly with that little touch. Oh my. No saving that for Mirage. And then the hands out like I don't know. I'm just good. I'm a 6. That scores a lot of goals. And a 1-hour pregame shot ahead of that one as well. Here's Sentinel. Applause. Sent chasing forward. Pulls it back towards Coffey. Moultrie for Sears. Wheel back in for Moultrie. Just as Sentinel was originally carrying that ball forward. There was an opportunity to play it through from a, just didn't quite find it. But the whistle goes. It's a bounce back win for the US, and it's 2 goals for Olivia Maltra here. 3-1 the final score against Portugal. And you see Moz walking off the field, and I think she found out a lot about these younger players tonight. Exactly what she wanted out of this game, and most importantly the response for the United States. Sam Coffey and many other players said it wasn't good enough in that first game on Thursday night in that 2-1 loss. And I think there's going to be some smiles, for this is the standard in the way the United States plays. And it wasn't perfect by any means, but a much better performance tonight all around for the United States. 2 goals for Moultrie, 1 off the bench late for Coffey to seal the deal. 3-1 the final score here in East Hartford. US Soccer on TNT is presented by Volkswagen. Music.